people that are in charge of the Hysteric Society up there, and I'm on the hysteric list.
I remember my dad having problems with them.
Really? On your house there?
No, he had some other real estate, but then, you know, and then...
What they did to me is they sent the letter to opt out to some guy in Idaho. So, who do we talk to?
Hi, is Brian in?
Looking for Brian from building?
Yeah. Is it Brian Isha?
Well, I'll go see if he's
Code
here.
enforcement, Brian Isha?
Yeah, I got put on it on my one place because they sent it to some guy in Idaho.
He's not here. Is he expecting you?
No, is Mr. Frickin?
Oh, sure.
Okay,
Just
thanks.
a moment.
And my other rental is on it too, which, because it was owned by Caltrans didn't care, so they didn't opt out. So.
I was off the ball out there working at the grocery shop, so. That's fine.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi.
Are you being helped?
We hope.
Okay. So somebody's finding somebody else.
We hope.
Okay. Yeah, okay, there's somebody coming.
Hi,
Hi there.
are you Brian?
Well, I'm one of them.
Oh, okay.
Which Brian are you looking for?
Brian Isha?
Isa. So he's not around, but I can probably help you
Okay,
out.
so what happened was I received a notice to clean up my weeds and rubbish.
Okay.
About almost a month ago. It's William Tim,
What's the address?
2400 Progress.
Okay.
And so basically after I received the first notice, I came in like 4 or 5 days after that and talked to Mr. Frick.
Uh-huh.
And I said, what exactly do you need me to clean up? And he said, everything around the front of the car.
Okay.
I had like 5 appliances and a bunch of 6 foot of briar all over the place. And I cleaned all that up.
Uh-huh.
And then 3 weeks later, I got a notice saying, final notice. We're going to we may fine you. Or put a lien on the property, and so, but, and then the second notice said I need to clean up the front and the backyard, all the weeds and all the rubbish.
Yeah, and I really don't know, to be honest with you. I apologize if there's confusion about it only being the front yard, because it really would be everything.
Okay.
So we can work with you on timing.
Okay.
That's no problem,
So,
as long as you continue making progress on it.
Yeah. Okay, so I worked, when I first got this letter, I worked like probably 4 days straight. I spent my budget for that month. I'm fixed income.
Uh-huh.
So, and I was pretty sore. And I thought since I got the whole thing done in the front, that would be okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like I said, 3 weeks later, we got this letter. And I've been working since Friday. It's very hard for me to relax because I'm, on edge. And so I've worked since Friday. I'm sore. I go to sleep. I'm so sore that it's like very unusual for me. I don't usually get this sore. But anyway, I'm going to continue to work on it. I've spent probably just since Friday, I've spent probably $200 on dump fees and hiring people to clean it.
You own the house?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, 2 things. First, we can continue working with you on time. Well, 3 things, really. And then I think that a lot of the stuff there would be recyclable.
Yeah.
And that's probably...
Right.
So you can reduce some of your dump fees that way. But
Right.
the other thing is that we may be able to provide you with a dumpster.
That's nice.
A 20-yard dumpster, so that garbage can go in the
That
dumpster,
would
and then
be
you
nice,
separately
yeah.
take care of the recyclables.
Yeah.
That work for you?
Yeah.
Okay. What I can do is I'll make a note that you were in, and then get Brian to give you a call.
All right, great.
I came in because I'm his neighbor,
Uh-huh.
and I just wanted, I've been living in the same place across the street from him for about 30 years.
Uh-huh.
it's never been a problem. So I'm kind of curious what all of a sudden, and I can probably speak for 3 of the neighbors directly across the street from them. We've had no problems with Bill.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
I don't
he's
know where
really
the
done a lot of cleanup. And, you know,
Yeah, we
kind of wish you guys to leave him alone
well.
as the neighborhood.
Yeah, I understand that, but I don't know where the complaint came from. But we did get a complaint about it, and then in looking at the
The people
aerial
don't even
imagery-
live there who complain.
Right, yeah,
You know,
and
it's
I
like
don't know
they
where the
live in the
complaint came
neighborhood.
from, but they,
Okay.
you know, the fact that it's there, and is this somehow tied in with a business or something? The stuff that's there.
Well, I kind of have a hobby because I live it's a dead end street. Nobody drives by there. People dump stuff off there, so you know I go through it and scrap some and whatever, trash the rest, and keep the good stuff. You know?
Bill's
So-
been recycling really, really good in our neighborhood. You know, he
In
goes
fact, I
and
won
he
a county
fixes-
award for a best recycling program because I was working with the Rescue Mission Thrift Store. When I was working with them. So
And he recycles stuff, you know, he fixes things, he doesn't just load our dumps up. So, I mean, I wish that they would kind of take a second look at this and find out who was the person that is complaining. Do they live in our neighborhood?
Well, but at the same time, you can't dump stuff, even if it's on your own property. You just can't use it as a dump site.
Well, it's
And-
not a dump. He uses the stuff to rebuild stuff.
Yeah, but you also can't run the business there. You know, it's a residential neighborhood, and I understand that right now the neighbors don't have any issue with it.
We have no issue with
We
it.
appreciate that. However, you know, we need to make sure that we're addressing the complaint that we got, and that you're not running a business out of there, that kind of thing, and that you're not doing this dismantling operation. Right now, you know, I haven't been on the site, but I think that the concern is that it is, you know, there's a lot of debris there right now, and some of it's the appliances, and I don't know what else it might include. But if for instance, the county environmental health was dealing with this as a solid waste facility, that would be a whole different story and would be a much
What about
uglier
cottage
matter.
businesses that are allowed? I mean, I have a business in my home.
Yeah, you
I'm
can
allowed
have,
to
there
do
are
it.
certain types of businesses that are allowed with a home occupation permit, but it's this wouldn't be one of those. You can't be, you know, I don't know all the provisions of it through community development, but I know that you can't have any kind of outward appearance that there's anything going on there. You can't have people coming to the site. There are some exceptions to that now for food operations, but this really is beyond the scope of what would be allowed.
Right.
with a home
I guess
occupation
what
permit.
my issue is that I've never noticed him bringing to where we saw anything
Sure.
that he was working on or anything like that. I mean,
Right.
he's always kept it behind, and nobody, you know, I mean, if he brought it out onto the street or done something like that, then yeah, I'd probably say yeah, but he doesn't.
Right.
So,
Right.
you know.
But it does
so
look like there's a substantial amount of stuff there. Is that correct? I mean, have you been on the site or just?
I just, you know, it's his private
Yeah.
property.
Yeah.
I don't want people coming on my property.
Right.
I've been doing it like 20 years. It's just like my hobby, you know.
So what I'll do is I'll give Brian your contact information, get him to get in touch with you, and then you've got his contact info here, and then you guys can work together. It'd probably be good for him to come out to the site and check it out, and then he has all the information about the dumpster, and you know, we would ask that you limit that to things that aren't recyclable,
Right.
so that you can utilize it to its fullest capacity.
Okay.
And then maybe you're able to organize some things so that you can do that. Typically what they do is they'll drop the dumpster on a Thursday or Friday and pick it up on Monday or Tuesday
Right,
if you need
right.
extra time. And make it so that you can fill that 20-yard dumpster with just garbage or non-recyclable stuff during that time period.
Okay.
Can't take tires in it.
Right.
So that sound okay? And we can work
Yeah.
on the timing?
Yeah.
Okay. So you said your name is Bill?
Yeah,
William
William.
Bill? Okay. And what's your phone number?
443-8347.
Okay. All right. I will let Brian know that you were in,
All right, great.
and then he'll
I
get in
appreciate
touch
it.
with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a lot of stress for me because I
Yeah, and
you know.
we'll work with you on the timing.
Okay.
You know, we know it's
All
a
right,
big
great.
project.
Yeah.
It's,
So can I get like a 60-day extension? Because the letter is like, to me, it's like a
15
formal
days, yeah.
letter.
Well, it is.
So can I get a formal
And actually, that
extension?
says
or-
30 days, which is kind of, that's out of the ordinary. Normally, it would be a 15-day final notice. And that's probably recognizing
Okay.
how much stuff you need to deal with. Why don't we instead wait until Brian's been out there and you guys
Okay.
can talk about
All right,
it?
great.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
You can let Brian know that the people around him are fine with whatever's going on. So if you're really curious who, because I've been there for 30 years, I know all the neighbors. We've never had a problem.
Right.
So please let Brian know that something seems kind of amiss out there.
Yeah. Well, I'll do that.
Okay. I
All right,
appreciate it.
thanks, Brian.